Hey, Phil. Morning, buddy. Do 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 do. Be cool if the page would load. Ah, there we go. Now we got a loaded page. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Hopefully everybody had a great night last night. Yeah, James is an early bird today on purpose. Other obligations, kinda. Oh. We can all just roll back and go to bed if you guys want. I don't mind. Don't mind at all. Oh, yeah, one of these days, man. One of these days. I wished. Uh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I wished I was still in bed. Maybe. So, how's everybody doing? I don't know. I might need some energy at some point. It's one of these mornings, man. My wife is already up, dressed downstairs, uh, getting stuff ready. I'm sitting here working. Uh, Guys, we got a cool little show for you. We got some nice little products. We're gonna push through some of these, kind of pop over scenes. Of course, the first one, of course, is this nice little 65-inch TV here, the Omni Series Fire TV. We're gonna play a video for it though. Yeah, I hear ya. My kid, I believe, is getting ready to go hang out with somebody. My wife is getting ready for the celebration of life thing that we got going on downstairs that we got to do. And I had other obligations that I have to finish first before I can join them. So we're going to play this little video. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to let the video play for a few and then we'll talk. Today we'll showcase some. Hey. So, the question of the day. There we go. There we go. Got it fixed. The new product, as you guys can see, we're in front of
Mic died.
TV.
My mic died?
This is the new
No,
Amazon
no.
Omni 4K TV, guys. This is their Fire TV.
It was the earbud, buddy.
This is voice
Earbud died.
activated, guys. This is the 65-inch version. Just remember, 65 means corner to corner, so you're going to have about 62 inches across. The legs here are rather wide, so just remember that, guys. They are a wide leg. They are about 49 inches in width, so you will need a large stand to put them up there. Now, that does come with the remote control if you guys need the remote control. This is Alexa activated, guys, so you can use that. This also has the button where you can talk to it, power button to turn it on.
It does.
Plus your 4 apps at the bottom. You have the Amazon app, you have the Netflix, you have Hulu, Disney right there. You can get into your settings or live TV. Now, one thing it comes with is this extended cord here, and this is for infrared controllers. So if you want to add an aftermarket controller instead of using that one, like, Harman Kardon or something, this you have to plug it in and set it up so you have the control.
It will.
Or you have an extended control to go farther. Does come with a instruction book, guys.
We just watch this little clip. We'll move forward, guys. So a couple cool things is you can actually talk to this TV. You can connect up a web camera and use it, but it does have a button on the bottom, which I just touched, that will actually shut off the microphone and keep it permanently off, so it cannot listen into your conversations or anything like that. Now, it will not reactivate until you unswitch that switch. Now, it is a full Fire TV built in, guys, but like I said, you can actually use a web camera or a microphone on this product. Now, with the Full Fire TV, you have all the apps on hand that you really, really need and could want. A couple cool other things is if you have Amazon Luna, you connect up that controller, you turn this into an actual gaming station and play the cloud-based gaming off this. It's really easy. A couple other cool things is it will auto detect your signal source. So if it knows it's 4K, it will play in 4K. If it's IMAX, it will actually work in IMAX sound and quality, which is really cool to have that automatically adjust and fly around, so you don't have to do those adjustments. Now, some other cool things is if you put it into HDMI mode, it will auto detect the product you have plugged in. If it's a Blu-ray player, it'll say Blu-ray player. If it's an Xbox, it'll actually say Xbox or gaming console, and some stuff like that, which is actually a nice touch. I love that they add that. Just a simple, fast TV. Now, as you guys see, I'm going through this right now with this, and I believe I may actually have this hooked up. Should be wired right now. It could be wireless. I can't remember, but very fast, very responsive, no issues with it. Now it does have, I believe, I know it's over 16 gigabytes of memory built in, so you can download a pretty good amount of apps with this. It does have 4 HDMI ports. It does have a USB port. It does have digital optical, and you can connect the Bluetooth controllers to this. So that's another cool thing. You can connect up a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse to this device and pretty much type in what you need or use it like a PC. Just a great TV at a phenomenal price. I mean, it really is a nice price. Marky, not much. Just sitting here doing my little spiel. But I mean, it's, a great TV. Now, the one thing I will tell you though is the best part is they're going to have a new version coming out within the next few weeks that I will be getting my hands on. If you guys maybe you guys need one of those. I don't know. Next up is a product I have on hand. Also, this is the Inoson or Inoson ultra wide 40-inch 3440 by 1440p monitor. Now this is a big monitor. Beautiful monitor.
Today we're taking a quick look at.
Guys, this monitor can tilt, swivel, and do height adjustment if you need. It is a 144 hertz monitor. It can do picture-in-picture or picture-in-picture, side-by-side. It can do dual sources. The dual sources is really cool because you can actually turn half of this monitor into a console, and then you can turn the other half into your actual streaming system off your PC. So you can actually be streaming the game and playing the game all on the same screen without conflicting each other. It's a great idea. The coloration is just there. It's a great monitor. I'm selling my right on. Hey, 4K is the way to go. Honestly, I love the 4K. Now, depending on what 4K you're getting, there are some ups, there are some downs. If you want QLED, OLED, definitely just don't go plain LED. Don't get me wrong. The Amazon Fire back here, the Omni is an LED TV. But I'm telling you, when you look at a QLED, you look at a curved TV or stuff like that, it's just the quality is even brighter. It's kind of cool. But yeah, guys, this is a 1 millisecond refresh rate. It has the 144 hertz. It has everything you want with this actual, including DisplayPort, HDMI ports, a USB-C port, I believe 3.5 millimeter jacks, everything you want. Now, it does weigh in about 33. My price point is hey, Phil, dude, spend a little bit more, get the Amazon Fire. You won't be disappointed with the Amazon Fire. It's a great 4K TV. They do have their new version coming out. That's the new Omni. I believe, I can't remember what it's going to be. Price point. I actually have it coming. So, the Amazon is a great TV. Great coloration. No issues. No problems. Yeah, if you do it, go for the Omni. Go for the Omni version, not just the plain Fire. The Omnis, it really is worth it. But you know what? Give me a second. I got you, Phil. I got you. I'm gonna let this play.
Or the Type-C
I'll show you
90
something.
watt port, or the display port if you need.
While this is
It's a
playing,
95% DCI P3 wide color gamut, so you have a multiple of colors. Now we are gonna, kind of pop into this, and we're just gonna. Okay, now that I got it hooked up, guys, let's try and mess around here, right? We have this little
Hey, Daniel.
controller. Look at that.
let's see if I can copy this. Here is the newest version, Phil.
Oh. Head off to another kingdom. So you guys see very bright, very beautiful, awesome colors.
Yeah,
Now
yes.
I'm going to move the camera a little more
I'm days around.
so you guys can see this a little better. Now, like I said, man, it is large. Let's take this little tube for
Now, like I
comparison,
was
right?
saying about this monitor, guys, it does weigh in about 33 pounds. So 33 pounds with the base. The base is about 3 to 4 pounds itself. So the monitor does weigh a good amount. If you change this out without the actual the base it comes with, you will actually need to get a Visa or VESA 100 by 100 wall mount or desk mount. With that being said, make sure it can handle the extremely large monitor, because the size does matter with those mounts. Also, make sure it can handle the weight. You need to make sure it can handle the weight with this and all that. They do not 65 inch and 75 inch. I don't think they have the 55 inch. The 55 is only in the plain Fire TV, buddy. But hey, they might pop up with one, but as of right now, I believe that's the only one I know of right now. I could actually, you know what? We could show you guys this. So this is what we're talking about right here. So this is the Amazon Fire, the new Omni QLED. This is their new 4K. Great TV. Now, the old Omni, Phil, they do have smaller versions. But this one is a 65 inch, 75 inch. This has the new Dolby Vision IQ. It has the local dimming built in, and it has the triple panels. And I'll show you guys that. So the triple panel means it has the front LCD screen, it has the quantum dots in the middle, and then it has the LED backlights. I won't hold. Yeah, let's go over here. The regular Omni right here, this one actually, the one I have, they have a 43 inch, they have a 50 inch, they have a 55 inch, 65 inch, and 75 inch. So the one I have does have the smaller versions. So they do have the 55 right there. So that's the version I have. But they also have a 50 inch, so yeah, no problem. You won't be disappointed. It's a good TV. I honestly have no issues with that TV back there. I love that TV. We're just going to go with the new version. But yeah, so guys, the Innocent's a great monitor. I love this monitor. It's actually sitting behind me somewhere, that direction. We'll be swapping over to it at some point in the future. Next up is their actual 4K. This is their 4K 27-inch monitor that Nate did.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I could not be more excited to showcase to you this Innocent 27-inch 4K computer monitor. This is jam-packed full of features.
He says
Let's just jump right in.
I call it Innocent.
Everything that this
He
monitor
says
has to
Innocent.
offer. Upon unboxing it, you're going to notice that everything is packaged very well, and you are going to get every single thing you need and then some to get set up. And easily one of my favorite things that Innocent did whenever designing this monitor is,
as we know, he just threw those Pokemon cards in there on purpose.
Whenever you get this, all you have to do is unbox it. You will not need any tools. As you guys could see, what I just did is install the monitor arm on the base, and then I just screw it down with this little thumb screw, and then the monitor panel also just snaps onto the top of the arm.
We can just call him Pokemon card Nate now.
After you get the actual panel installed on the base,
hey Margaret, good
this
morning.
is what the finished product looks like, and I think this looks so good. Right out of the gate, Innocent pulled no punches whenever it comes to the design and the overall appearance of this monitor. It's a very sleek and modern design. And another cool thing that Innocent did is include this mini metric ruler on the base for quick measurements. The monitor has a few different points of articulation. As you guys can see, I'm pushing down on this so you are able to adjust the height. The panel is also going to rotate on the stand so you guys can angle this exactly where you want this to be. And then finally, you're going to be able to rotate this and put this into portrait mode, which always has its benefits, especially for
Portrait
streamers
mode.
of various platforms. Honestly, at this point, I can't find anything bad to say about this monitor. I mean, just look at the bezel. If I hold my
I'm not a
finger up to
Pokemon
this,
card
you guys can
collector.
see it's almost
I play
non-existent. It's
Pokemon.
maybe 1 or 2 millimeters. Another cool feature that they added on the arm for the base is this little porthole, so you're able to run your cables through there so they don't get tangled up everywhere. Now, if you're worried about connectivity, don't. You have 2 HDMI inputs, a DP input, audio, you have USB. All of the stuff you need is on this monitor. And hey, look, they even labeled the buttons so you don't have to go fishing around trying to figure out what button you're pushing.
Pictures, buddy.
Now, continuing
That's
on,
better.
I did get this
You don't have to
installed
read.
off camera, and I set it up as my primary monitor basically the exact second I saw the screen quality on this. So like I said,
I have to
before,
laugh
this
that
is
he has
4K.
that
This
Razer
looks
background,
incredible. So
and
I'm just
there's no
playing this
Razer
little
product
royalty-free
connected.
video here just so you guys can see the color tone of everything. I just think this monitor looks so good. The contrast between all of the colors and the blacks that are in the background looks amazing. All of the colors pop out, and I think this just looks so good. You know, I tried my hardest to find a downside on this Enosin monitor, and I have to be as fair as possible. The only downside that I could truly find is that the Enosin monitor is only 60 hertz. So currently I'm just inside of Call of Duty. I wanted to showcase to you guys what 1080p looks like on my other Acer monitor. This is also going to be at 60 hertz or 60 frames per second. And you guys can see the details are good. You would not complain about this normally until you take a look at the Enosin monitor. So now we are over at 4K on the Enosin monitor, and the difference is night and day. Everything is so much more vibrant. Even the clouds in the sky pop a lot more. The green on the trees looks so much better than it did at 1080p. All of the details on the ground, on the concrete, you can see all the different specs. If I run over here to this palette that we just looked at,
Don't worry,
you can see
still
the
got
wood grain
clapped
texture
afterwards.
just looks so much better at 4K than it
Are you
does
really?
at 1080p.
Did he
So I
ship
think
them
the fact
out?
that this doesn't have a high refresh
But guys, great monitors, great product. I actually love these products. I actually have their portable 15.6 inch, and I'm gonna tell you, it's some of the brightest monitors that I've used thus far. I'm not sure. You'd have to question that one. Did he give you tracking? Did he not give you tracking? Did he ship them? Did he not ship them? It's neat. Next up is the Anker Capsule 2, guys. This is the little portable projector. Great little projector Nate did. I actually have one of these, just not this version.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at another awesome projector.
And of
from
course, he
Anker.
recorded this video
is the
super
Nebula
low.
Capsule 2. So this is basically the second version of the capsule, which you guys might have seen my video on that before.
Oh, I'll take some
It's,
breakfast, buddy.
upgraded
I'll
and
take
has
some
a lot of
breakfast.
Awesome features. So let's go ahead and jump in and see everything it comes with. All right. So on the inside of the box, you're going to find 3 different things. You're going to find this box right here.
I will
which this is
take a
going to
full-on
have
omelet
remote.
with
So
bacon,
go
eggs,
ahead
and cheese,
pull
and
this out so I can
peppers.
show you guys some
I'm
of the
down.
features that the remote
Thanks,
has,
buddy.
because I think it
All right,
is
talk to you
really
later.
awesome. One of the cool things about these carrying cases is, should you ever need to package
Now, with these projectors, guys, you do get the remote control. You get a carrying case. You can put it back in the box if you really want. Now, this does have a 2.5-hour battery life, so you should be able to watch a full movie off this. Now, you can connect up the power cord and run it that way. On the back, you do get an HDMI port. You also get the power port and I believe a USB port. So you have those connections right there. Now, some cool things is with the remote, you can actually talk to it. It is Google Assistant. It is full Android 9.0. I believe this might want to actually be, let me make sure. Yes, this is full Android 9.0. It does have 8-watt speakers and can do about 100-inch image at optimal. Now, it's 200 ANZ luminous, 720p, guys. It is Wi-Fi. It does have Bluetooth. You have the Android 9.0, which has access to over 5,000 plus apps, and also has a $50 clippable coupon today. Now, the couple cool other things is with this, it's a great little projector. I actually have the other version of this, the Capsule 1, and I love it. It's a great projector. It throws off a great picture. It has no problems, no cores. The remote works good. The actual hardware in it, the CPU and processor and everything is phenomenal. It's not slow. It keeps up. You can slide through everything you want without no drag. Sometimes you'll get a projector that just, when you click that button, it takes a second for it to even move. always drives me nuts. With these projectors, you can actually do it with no problems, and it actually works very well. Now you'll see he's actually thrown this on his wall. There's no projection paint, there is no projection screen, and it still looks very decent. If you put a screen behind it, you use blackout everything, it's going to shine and shine well. Like I said, it's a great projector. One of the things that if you've never had one, you should probably try one. They're actually very cool. And Anker makes really great products. I have no issues with Anker. Now you do got auto keystone, you got keystone correction, you got vertical keystone correction, you have multiple points. You also have access to Bluetooth. You can actually project your phone to this if you really wanted. You can connect up a gaming console, play it off that. If this doesn't have enough stuff for load you could plug in another let's say smart TV box or whatever, but should have enough for you. Now, the one thing that I'm going to tell you, battery life, like I said, is about 2.5 hours. You'll be able to get through most movies, maybe, depending on how bright you are running this, and if you're running it off just projector mode and all of that other stuff. But great to know, great product, no quirks, no issues. You guys, and clip will keep on today, if you really want. Next up, we have the Eufy Anker Robot. So you did this one.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the
Mouth
Eufy
hurts
X8
today.
Hybrid Vacuum Mop from Anker. This is an absolute beast of a robotic mop vacuum combo, so let's go ahead and jump in and see everything that it does. Inside of the box, there are quite a few things, so let's go ahead and make sure that you know everything in it. You're going to get an instruction manual, the mop attachment, as well as some replacement pads, and then you are going to get another filter that you need to make sure you get installed. So once
guys need an energy cookie,
you're also going to get some zip ties to clean up the floor. You're going to get the charging base itself, and then you are going to get the charging cable that is used with the charging base, and then of course you are going to get the vacuum itself right there. And taking a closer look at the vacuum itself, you guys can see right here, it's got a very simple but also very modern design. On the top right here, you have that Eufy logo. You have that really nice copper branding all the way around it. On the front up here at the top of the system, you have all of your controls. You have the carbon fiber look. Flipping it over to the back side of this, you guys can see everything right here is really well made. So your bristle attachment right here actually has this really nice rubber attachment around.
Guys, while this plays, I'm going to step aside 1 second. I'll be right
with
back.
Rigidity and just having these bristles last a longer time. Then you can see in the suction portion right here, you have your normal carpet bristles, but you also have the purple right there, which is for the mopping feature. And speaking of the mopping feature, this is where the mop attachment goes. So getting that installed is very simple, which we will show you guys how to do just here in a little bit. So you guys can also see that on the bottom of the vacuum that you have these 2 tires with these lifting mechanisms, and that's basically going to help this robot vac go between carpet and hardwood without any issues right there. So everything is very well made on that. But let's go ahead and show you guys how to get this thing up and running so we can get your home clean in no time. So the first thing you want to do to get this set up is download the Eufy Home app.
Sorry about that, guys.
Launched, go ahead and type in Add Device, and you're going to select Robot Vacuums. Continuing on, you're obviously going to select X8 Hybrid, and now you'll see that it will pop up because we did turn on the vacuum. It automatically enables Bluetooth if it's not already paired, and then you are going to type in your Wi-Fi network name and password. And then once you have that paired to Wi-Fi, you guys will see right here that it gives you a little bit of instruction on how to place the charging base, just telling you a notice to basically pick up before this thing goes out and vacuums.
I picked nothing up before vacuum. Let it vacuum, buddy. Let it vacuum.
Now you are inside of the app, and you guys can see right here we have a ton of features. Up there at the top, you have battery life, total cleaning time, the cleaning type. You have suction strength, which is pure power, turbo max, and boost IQ. The boost IQ works really well by basically reading what type of surface it's on and adjusting the suction strength accordingly. And then the next thing that you're going to have is up here in the top right is you have the settings wheel, and you have a ton of stuff in here, such.
So while I'm thinking of it, I forgot to mention, today is the last day to enter, guys, the EXA gaming headset giveaway. We are giving away the Exa Air Comfy S Super Light Gaming headset with their W1 RGB headset. Ends tonight at midnight. Make sure to enter that, guys, because if you don't enter, you definitely aren't in it to win it. It's a great headset, nice little headset, and the headset stand's actually really cool. On top of that, we also have the OBSBot Me AI tracking web camera, which is also another great device. Once one giveaway ends, of course, at midnight, giveaway will end. We will start another one probably tomorrow, so make sure you're into that. Totally forgot.
Manage map, tap and go, cleaning history. You have voice settings, and then down here at the bottom you will see accessory services, and this is basically going to tell you the remaining life on all of the accessories, such as the brush and filter, which it's really awesome that they included that, just so you know when it's time to replace those. And so like I said earlier, installing the mop head attachment is very easy. All you have to do is slide it on there, it'll click, and you're good to go with that mop attachment. That's all there is to it, and you guys are ready to get this thing on the base. All right, and you guys can see that right here we have this installed on the base, but don't do what I did here. Make sure you have 3 feet of clearance on either side, so forward, left, and right. Otherwise, whenever this thing does try to go and clean, all it's ultimately going to end up doing is turning around and running back into its base. So this right here is just a little time lapse. You guys can see this thing does a really good job of following the wall, and it honestly hugs the corners really well. One of the really incredible things about this is you guys are going to see how tight it holds around this little desk that I had set up. I purposely set it like this to see if it would be able to navigate itself.
Oh, he trapped it. He trapped
this
it.
Cranny right here, and then also navigate itself out, and it did a really good job in doing that. And then regardless if you told it to go back to its home, or it does it itself after the battery is dead, this thing goes right back.
Woolrich is in the house.
Phenomenal job vacuuming your carpets.
Oh, my bad. 5016-0247.
Robot vacuum. I highly recommend this one from Eufy, and I will see you guys on the next video.
So great little robot vacuum if you want. This one does do mopping. Now the next one up, I believe, is the doggo video, and it is. If you need a little vacuum that will work while the dog's beating it up, this might be the one. This is the Eufy G30. Hey Sheila. Vacuum? Morning.
What is that?
Everybody likes a good dog video in the morning.
No, don't attack it. Don't attack it. No, it's okay. Don't attack
it.
Don't attack it. It's just cleaning. It's just cleaning. It's just cleaning. It's just cleaning. You're not going to let it do its job. No, don't attack it. No. No. It's okay. Let it do its job. No. No. It's okay.
Not bad, not bad. It's like 40, 47 degrees outside right now, but
Okay,
I have my AC on.
No.
That tells you anything about inside my house.
No. Hey! You're not letting it do its job.
Yeah, I love that dog.
He doesn't. This is why I can't have a robot vacuum. Hey!
Now you got me beat. Yeah, I prefer it either really cold or really or above. I don't. The in general between 65 to let's say 49. For some reason between those levels, I'm always just freezing. You put it above that, I'm never freezing. You put it below that, and I'm not cold. I don't know what it is about that in general section of my body just does not like, but it's weird. I believe it's like 73 in my house. So great little vacuum. As you guys see, the dog can keep pushing it around, but it'll still keep working. Now, if the dog wasn't there, it really does do a good job. They're great vacuums. What'd I miss? I don't know what it is. It's just something about my body does not like that middle. And I wear shorts all year round. I literally shovel snow in shorts. So it's weird. It's just that one little layer of temperatures. My body's like, either give me cold or give me warm. Oh, we got another one. We got another Eufy robot or Eufy vacuum. This is the S11. The S11 is actually a really nice vacuum if the dog would let you vacuum.
I'm here showcasing my Eufy stick vac, which I've been using quite often on both hard floors and carpeting, but it is of course hard to vacuum with my dog constantly trying to attack it while I vacuum. But it's good for picking up debris or dirt that they're dragging from outside. It rolls over the hard
they're
floor
dragging.
well, and there's
All right,
multiple
dragging.
settings for speed and intensity.
He's
I
like
really
dragging
like the
that
light on
over
it,
to
so
my
I can
corner.
just
Let me
move right
chew it
from my
apart.
kitchen to my dark hallway and spot everything that I need to pick up with the vacuum with the front flashlight on it, which works really well. And then we'll go ahead and finish cleaning up my hard floor a little bit with the stick vac. It has excellent sucking power, and you can see the cyclone effect pulls the dust into the bin. All you need to do is dump the bin. Now, when vacuuming carpets, I set the Eufy stick vacuum to high mode so that it has higher intensity and more power to pick up the dirt and debris that's in carpeting. I generally use the low for hard floors. I really like the way the stick vacuum has a very flexible head, and you can see when I get to the corners here. Give me a second. I'll show you how I can bend the corners.
I've
Stop
come to
attacking it, pumpkin.
disapprove of
This
this
is
bright
what I
light.
deal with every time I vacuum with my dog. So look how you can do the corners and how flexible the head is. You could bend it at a 90-degree angle so you can trace the corner, and it works really well when you bend it at that angle to trace the corners. So this vacuum does make it really easy to trace corners, kind of get really, really close without having to get the attachment out and get the
Chucky,
hand
man.
vac
How you
going.
doing,
So
buddy?
if you need a vacuum, this Eufy stick vacuum works very, very well. Just, lock your dog in the other room if you have a dog that attacks your vacuum like mine
You
does.
heard him. Lock the dog. Lock the dog, man. Lock the dog. Next up is another little Eufy vacuum. This is a little handheld style. This is great for like your couches or your cars. We're just going to talk about this. This does great. Now, the only downfall is since it's a stick vacuum, the canister is really small, so it does empty, or fill up rather quickly. Now, moving it around, when you slide it, it will kind of knock the dust around. So make sure you're near the trash can when doing it. It has a rail, slides back on. It does have multiple speeds. It does have the attachment tools for crevices and all that cool stuff. Has a decent battery life, about 30 minutes on a full charge or so, guys, depending on how much usage you're using. Great little product. Does have the HEPA filter. The HEPA filter can be cleaned or replaced, up to you. Just a nice little product. Hello, Angelo. If you guys need, maybe that's the one for you. Next up is the Time Kettle. Guys, this is the Time Kettle M2 language translator. James here. play it. Today we're taking a look at a product from Time Kettle. This is their M2 language translator, which may help you. I have a on your headache next again. Vacation. If you're planning on traveling abroad. Now the cool thing is this does support. I'm gonna start wearing
Mm-hmm.
sunglasses during stream, 96 guys. Accents, online versions, or 7 offline languages. So you can do 7 offline if you're in an area that has no data or anything that your phone cannot connect to, which is very, very cool. Yes, it does take an app to work with this. Not a big deal, though. Now, guys, with this, you get the earbuds. Guys, the earbuds can be used as regular earbuds. Now, you'll get about 6 hours of usage time with the earbuds on a 6 charge. hours. And then you have 30 hours of standby with the case. 36 Now, I'm gonna hours. pop these That's out some here, math. and hopefully it don't drop it. Who let this guy do Sure. math? And grab the other piece. Now, inside here, guys, you get your standard USB to USB cable. It's nothing new. I live with what's called cluster headaches. So I have a diagnosed with cluster headaches. So it's nothing new, nothing I'm not used to. Just this morning, the cluster headache with the lighting is really, it's affecting me right now. In white, then you get this nice black case. This black case says Time Kettle right on it. And this is what we're going to talk to you about. Guys, so you get the 6 hours of usage time. You get the translation. Chucky's over you here get too. the touch mode. You Hydra get the sleep thing. mode, and all of that cool stuff. You get the offline Thundercat. translations. Oh! You get the online translation. That was a good You can listen cartoon. to music with this. I can This get goes behind a on remake of that YouTube live Live, action which is TV show. I mean, will movie. actually connect up to your Fit, iOS, or Could they Android do it so justice? it I works mean, all together. they Now, failed the on cool Dragon thing, Ball like I said, Z. 40 languages. That's just impressive. Now, I have used this a few different times already, and it actually quite impresses me. Now, here's another cool thing. This will pop apart. It's magnetic. Yeah, it really is a cool product, guys. You do have 7 offline languages, so you don't have to have internet to use those. If you need to use more than that, you will actually have to have the online part. Another cool thing is it does do a few things. It will do actually where if you are texting someone, it will actually translate that text that they are writing into the language that you need if you really need. But if you don't need that, you can put it in listening mode. When it's the listening mode, it will write it out on the screen. If you put it in listening and hearing mode, it will actually translate it live into your ears and not into the app. It's a great product. Now, you don't just have to use it as a language translator. You can use it as regular earbuds or whatever you need. But awesome product. It's one of the things if you're traveling, you may need this. It's kind of cool to actually see that out there. I would love it just a system like this pre-built into my phone automatically. That would be a cool thing to see. A pre-built system that works with my phone and just goes straight to my earbuds. But this is a cool system. I honestly think it's worth the money. From what the testing I did, it works phenomenally well. I had no issues with it. It has multiple of languages, and it has multiple like accents or / dialects. Because if you guys know, there's the English language, and then there's the American English, and then so you have different dialects. You have people on the West Coast talk different than the people on the East Coast, so it can actually translate certain things, in different languages and dialects and accents. It's actually very phenomenally well done. I'm quite surprised. Didn't think I would like something like this, but I really did. What do we got next? A height adjustable table. This is from Seago, guys. This is actually a computer desk that Nikita did, and it can actually hold up to, I believe, like 200 and something pounds.
Seago electric height adjustable
I remember,
standing
right?
desk, and it's absolutely amazing. It has a lot of cool features. The first of which is the feature that you use to adjust the actual height of the standing desk, which I'm going to show you.
176 pounds, guys.
Profiles built in, where if I hit one right here, it's going to adjust.
176 pounds.
Now its lowest height is 23.6 inches, and it goes all the way up to about 49.2 inches, and it will hold 240 pounds of weight. It's absolutely sturdy and super easy to build. It only took me about
this one holds over.
Entire thing.
So next time, Nikita, I need you to stand on this desk.
Stop right there. I'm going to hit 2, and it's going to adjust down to a sort of medium setting at 100.
I'd love to see that. That would have been great.
Once it gets there, I'm going to show you guys basically
the
how
AC
to
kick back
program this really amazing, really easy
AC time.
desk. So I'm going to go over here to the little panel, and as you can see, it's at 100, and it has these 2 buttons on the side to adjust the height, and then 4 buttons on the side that you use to save the profiles. So I'm going to demonstrate that here. So right now it's at 100, which is basically my second setting. So I'm going to lower this down right here just by holding this button and then letting go right when I get to where I want. So it's going to be 89. Then I'm going to hit the S button, hit the 3 button, and that's going to save it to profile 3. So now that when I hit 2, it's going to go back up to the 100 that I had previously set it for. And now when I hit the 3, it's going to go to the new profile that I just set up, which should be 89. So we're going to see that here. So overall, this desk is absolutely fantastic, absolutely easy to use. It has 2 clips on the side that you can use for headphones.
And he is still using this desk to this day. Guys, great desk, easily done, and can hold a pretty good amount. If you guys know, that's one downfall to a gaming desk. Some of those desks out there or workstation desks cannot hold a lot of weight. If you're someone like me, you have multiple monitors on there, you have cameras, you have lighting gear, you have microphones, keyboards, mouses, you have your PC itself on there. All of that weighs quite a lot. And with that weight, you need a desk that can handle it. And since this is actually a movable desk, it's actually very cool that it can handle that amount of weight and still lift and drop with no issues. Just one of those products that you may need, and just make sure that you check the weight limits on, and this one actually does that. Next up is a product I think everybody should have in their car, and this is from iMazing. This is actually a portable car jump starter, but it doesn't just do jump starting of your cars. You can actually charge your phone on the fly or a USB device. Now, you can also plug in the DC output. That DC output will allow you to actually plug in, like, let's say, an air compressor for camping to pump up your mattress if you have a mattress. I'm just throwing it out there. They don't use a lot of DC products, so that's just one of the things. So it does come with that plug. It does do 20,000 amps, and we're actually going to just pop over to the page. I do have a video of this. I do have the product also, but we'll show you the page. Guys, this will do 8-liter gas engines or 7.5-liter diesel engines. It has the 12-volt battery. It is a 2,000 amp peak, 18,000 milliamp power bank. It's a great power bank. It does have 10% clippable coupon. If you guys look over here, you have 30 starts off this charge, which is actually great. It can do cars, yachts, motorcycles, SUVs. They say MPV. That's just a motor vehicle, whatever. Trucks, and all that cool stuff. But here's where it gets good: is all of the smart technology built in. You have reverse polarity. You have over voltage protection. You have over voltage and overheat protection, reverse charging, short circuit protection, input low voltage, input high voltage, relay adhesions, and I believe there's like 4 or 5 more of them. And you cannot plug it in wrong. It will not plug in improperly, so do not worry about that. The only thing you have to worry about is putting red on red and black on black. Just one of them things, guys. And it does have like a 12-month standby time for the battery, so it will stay charged for like 12 months. Honestly, if you've never been stuck at somewhere with a bad battery that needed a jump start, maybe you left your headlights on, maybe you left your doors open, and the battery died. Trying to get a jump start can be a pain. You cannot move some of the newer cars unless you can start it. So getting a car in front of it to jump start it or beside it is sometimes a hassle. This saves you from having that hassle. You plug it onto your battery and you're good to go. No, they're not. Honestly, no, they're not scary. If you just stick with the plus to plus and minus to minus, which is red's hot and black's ground, you're good. There's nothing to be scared about. Just don't cross them. I mean, this one has the protection, so you don't have to worry about it putting it on wrong. If you do, it's not going to do nothing. Yeah, they're not that bad, no. I have quite a lot of them. I have a lot of experience using. I have a lot of experience jumping cars with jumper cables too. Jumper cables are a little more because you plug them onto a battery and then you have the other side. If you touch something, it's hot. These ones you don't have to worry about that. What do we got next? We got drones. Got some drones. Hey, no problem. No problem at all. One thing I will mention about the jumper packs, guys, is make sure you know where your batteries are or where your battery connections are, where you can connect to jumpstart them. Because like on a Chrysler 200, the 2011 Chrysler 200s, the battery for that car is actually in the tire well on the front driver's side. So there's actually a separate connector to jump start your car than on the battery. I believe some Volvos and some other cars, the batteries are in the trunk. So just make sure you know where your battery is or where you are able to jump it from. Hey, Chrissy, thanks for the follow. How you doing? Now we're going to be playing this Holystone HS710 4K foldable drone that Nate
Hey,
did.
what's going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am excited to showcase to you the
By the way, for those wondering, Nate's computer is back up and running, and I believe he is streaming later for us. So
710 drone from Holystone. This thing has a lot of awesome
Done
features.
already?
Let's go ahead and jump in and get right into it. So the HS710 is a foldable compact drone. As you can see here, it is very easy to set up out of the box. All you have to do is just unfold these arms and you're ready to move on. Now the camera on the HS710 is right here on the bottom, and it has a 4K sensor on it, so you can definitely capture great footage. Now the HS710 is a quadcopter, so that means it has 4 motors, and each motor has 2 blades on it. Don't worry about destroying these, they send you extras.
now the cool thing about these drones is the actual motors are brushless. So when it is brushless, what that means is it won't heat up too much. You'll get more life out of the motors. You'll get longer flight times, but still between flights, always good. Good thing to let them sit down and cool down a little. Now, with the controller, you have the actual capability of connecting up your phone to hang it from there. You do have the dual antennas. You have the 1-button takeoff, the camera buttons. You have flight controls. You have your joysticks. You have a whole bunch. Now, the cool part is they have the app. They have dual apps. One's the Ophelia Go, and one is, I believe, the HS Fly. Now I'm going to make sure that I spoke of those actual apps properly. Yes, I did. And that is the two apps. Now this one, I believe, uses Ophelia Go, which means it can actually teach you how to fly this drone inside this app. There's a little area that says, well, we'll see. He'll pop up in a minute when he loads this, and it shows a couple cool things. Right there, you have the guidance, you have help, and you have gallery down at the bottom. The guidance will actually help you teach or learn the drone itself. Then when you're in here, you can actually do GPS flying. You can do one button takeoff or landing. You can start recording. You can take pictures from that camera. It's cool to have all of those functions. Now, it does work off whatever app the phone is in there on. So if you're on Android, of course, it's going to use the Google Apps or Google Maps. So once you click that, you can actually do pinpoint position flight. The camera, guys, the camera only records video. It doesn't record audio. If it recorded audio, I mean, honestly, all you would hear literally from that would be the propeller spinning. You would hear the hum the whole time. So great little drone, no issues, no quirks, no problems. Holystone did a good job with this. Now the next one up, guys, is actually the other Holystone. This is their HS440. This one is a foldable drone that he also did. Take that back. Aster did this one.
HS440 foldable
I misspoke.
drone with 1080p Wi-Fi camera. In a portable case, it comes with one drone and transmitter, 2 drone batteries, 4 extra propellers, 2 USB charging cables with charging hub, and instructions. This drone weighs 166 grams, which is less than half a pound, and it can fly for about 40 minutes. This drone can take high-resolution pictures and videos with its 1080p built-in camera and has an adjustable 90-degree lens. With its gravity sensor, you're able to operate the drone with your phone. With its 328 feet of FPV transmission range, you can simultaneously record and show the beautiful scenery captured by the drone.
First turning this on by going up and down. And then you want to calibrate the controller with the drone by moving these two joys to the bottom right at the same time. And you do it twice. Once and then twice, and you can see how it blinks over there indicating that it paired and calibrated. Now it's been calibrated. You can see it stopped blinking. To turn the motor on, you're going to take the 2 sticks and pull them down towards the center in a cross pattern like this.
Now, the one thing I will mention, guys, if you try this inside, the GPS will not allow these blades to actually activate in-house unless you turn the GPS off.
And then you can see the drone turns on. We're going to press this button here for
I need more
takeoff right now.
drones.
Watch it go.
I want
With
more
its
drones,
gesture
Captain.
control, you can raise your hand and make different gestures, and the camera will start to work. And with its tap fly option, you can have it fly along a path that you set on the app. Each battery supports 20 minutes of flight time when fully charged, and you get 2, so it supports 40 minutes of flight time. This drone has intelligent functions. It allows you to have an emergency stop, headless mode, and altitude hold, as well as it has friendly features such as long flight time for everyday practice.
Honestly, great drones, guys. Even if you're a beginner, they actually work very well. You'll learn these drones simply well. They are comparable, and they are actually very phenomenally priced. This one's like $79. It's a very good price to have this. Now, just because the size is small does not mean it won't fly high. So it will get good height. Don't worry about that, guys. It's not that big of an issue. Now, the next product up, we're going to go over and we're just going to grab the page here, guys. This is the Hogar Labs 4,000 square foot 50-pint dehumidifier. Now, I actually did a video of this. I did some testing of this. It's a great product. Now, this dehumidifier is great for your homes, your basements, and everything. This will do about 4,000 square feet of a house. Depending on how you do this, there's a couple things with it. You have the 50-pint tank. That 50-pint tank will actually need to be emptied probably every day, maybe depending on how much moisture is in your house, maybe a couple times a day. If you are doing just regular dehumidification with the actual tank. If you put it in continuous mode, there is a hose that can be connected. When connecting that hose, you can actually put it into a drainage, a sub pump hole, or a sink connection and let it permanently drain that way. With that, doing that does not put the moisture back in the house. It actually drains it out as a liquid out the drain, which is nice. Or you can put it in what's called dry close mode. What that means is it's still pulling moisture out of the air, but it's also blowing hot air up towards in the air to help circulate hot air. When doing that, it helps dry up the clothes. Does have a dehumidification meter to tell you how much humidification is in your area that it's working in. It also has a digital readout screen on the front, and then it has multiple buttons on the top, which will let you do which mode you want, what fan speed you want, and will allow you to lock the buttons. Now, honestly, the child lock is just that. It's just for, your thoughts in good grace. Because honestly, if you guys know kids like I know kids, they're going to play with buttons, and they're going to accidentally unlock that anyways, because if you hold it down, they're a kid. One of the things. But if it's a feature they threw on there to make you feel better, and it actually does work sometimes, but, kids will be kids, and they play with buttons. They find a button that makes a noise, and they want to keep clicking it. One of the things. But great little product. I actually gave this to my wife's coworker. They are using this in their house. They love it, and it works very, very well. Now, we're going to pop over to a product that actually I was looking at the other day and actually think I want. This is actually the Revix Ice Pack for your knees. This is kind of cool.
This Revlix Knee Therapy Ice Pack. So this was sent to me, but having a knee therapy pack that's flexible, that goes around your knee, is important.
I love this idea.
Because your knee joint bends, regular ice packs don't fit around it well. You need something that's actually contoured well to fit around your knee, and that can stay in place, give you some mobility without causing too much discomfort. Now, this gel pack comes with this little bag that says you should recommend freezing it while it's in this bag. One thing about the back of this is like a velvety soft cloth. So this part that goes up against your knee
with that bag,
soft.
that back is to help protect that velvety soft backing of this actual product. If you are just freezing it inside your actual freezer, you may get a liquid on it. You may get something else, which will actually start, functioning with that actual thing. So the bag's useful.
And because it has that kind of like that fabric, it doesn't cause discomfort from being too cold. Because if you ever hold an ice pack to your knee or an ice pack to your skin, and you can get freezer burn and it hurts your skin, you don't get that with this because of that soft.
What? You get freezer burn?
So again, just record this in the yard this morning, put it on, just to show you how easy it is to put on. It's cold, fresh out of the freezer, and you can see my dogs are always annoying me in every video I do. They're curious what I'm doing. You just unwrap it, Velcro's closed. It has so much extra room. It can, no matter how big or small your leg is and your knee is, you can get it nice and tight around your knee. Now, because it has all those little bends and folds in it, it actually conforms to the knee really well to give you mobility enough to where you can walk.
The dogs are licking it.
It doesn't stop you.
Yeah, that's
from being able
cool.
to walk.
All three dogs.
Obviously, do great range of motion, but the bottom line is you don't lose mobility while wearing it if you need to like hobble around the house while you're cooling off your knee and your gel. So it works fairly well for that. I was really impressed with it. So again,
I actually like
if you
the
need
idea.
Some ice pack therapy for your knee, this product works really well.
Now remember, guys, just because it's for the knee doesn't mean you can't use it on your elbows. You couldn't strap it somewhere else. It comes in handy, and actually to be flexible is actually really nice. Now this next ice pack is another one I think is actually a great idea. This is for your head to help with migraines and headaches and other things.
So this is the Comfy Tech. What you do is you set it in the freezer, and it's a whole headpiece you wear that wraps around your entire head and gives you 360 degrees of cooling comfort. I love this thing so much. I literally froze it, and I put it on. It naps on the couch in the afternoon. Even
I can use this right now.
This thing because it does such a good job of cooling you down.
so smooth cooling gel. It is so smooth, so slick, and I'm gonna take my helmet hair off and put it on my head, and you can see.
Oh look, Baldy.
The relief this provides, guys. This is so amazing. It is so cold. It's not so cold that it burns your skin and it hurts, right? So it doesn't feel like it's so cold you have to take it off or you're gonna get skin burn. You don't have to worry about that. It is just so comforting. The amount of coolness it provides to my entire head, the sides of my head, the back of my head, my eyes. I know I just got this yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to use it. I can tell you right now, this is chilling my head.
Look, he's got a shark fin at the top.
So
he's gonna go swimming with it.
This is really, really cool. I'm just thrilled that I got this.
Honestly, it looks like a great product. I think it would actually help out a lot with like headaches and stuff. One of them things. Next up is a product I actually did and had hands-on with. This is actually, let me grab the right video. This is the East Top Harmonica. Yes, that's right, harmonica. Now, I do not have a musical bone in my body, but I did do this video. James here, and today we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from East Top. This is their blues harmonica, guys. This is a 10-hole, 20-tone harmonica. This is their, I believe, T008K organ harmonica, guys, which is kind of cool. This does come with a blue case, does come with the packet to actually use this. Now, if you guys know how harmonicas work, they work in two ways. I don't know how they work. You have the blow or suck style function, which is inhale, exhale, guys. Inhale, exhale. Tones, which is actually quite cool. Now, the case. The case is actually very, very cool. I love the look of this case. Now you guys can see it. Nice looking case. It does have an elastic strap on the back for you. So you can put it on your belt buckle. Zipper feel. You open it up, and inside here you'll see your terry cloth to clean it. And then you'll see this very beautiful harmonica, guys. Honestly, a great little harmonica with the resonant box. Of course, guys. It looks great. Just a very, very phenomenal looking harmonica. Now you have the blue top. Then you have your resin. Your resin. Does tell you your note, and it is in C. Bronze reed or your resin reed. You have your phosphor, bronze. Oh, look right here, guys. Right here. Your ABS comb. That's what you want to say. With the stainless steel cover, which is cool. So they do have the stainless steel covers, which is nice to have. And then you have your tones right here. You have your several 10 holes. And like I said, in and out. You start with C on this side and go over. This is about 4 inches long. Maybe, it's barely that thick, guys. Simple, easy little thing, guys. Now, a few of the other stuff, they do have their tones. You have your blowhole. Blowhole 1 is like your number 2, and then draw. Just play it cool. Oh my God, he's playing it. Now, just picture that with actually somebody who knows how to play. Just saying. So, East Harmonica, guys. They're actually a nice little harmonica if you need one. It actually phenomenally priced. Next up is an Ionic hair dryer that you guys might need, or you might know someone who does need. While this is going, I'm going to step aside for 1 second. First, I'm going to pull this out.
This is the Alarm Horn Ionic hair dryer. It is an 1800 watt professional negative ion hair blow dryer. It has 3 heating options, 2 speed controls, and a cold button. With it, you get 2 nozzles, 1 diffuser, and a foldable blow dryer. It comes in a beautiful gray color. I'm absolutely obsessed with that gray purple combo. I love the finish that is on the blow dryer itself. It has a really nice texture to it. Aside from the aesthetic, I absolutely love that this blow dryer can fold. I think that is the most cool thing I've ever seen a blow dryer do. It makes it portable and easy to store away when you're not blow drying your hair. Cute vibes aside, it also has a safety plug and an anti-static back cover, which helps it so your hair does not get absorbed. If you need to hang it up or need to store it, it does have a hang loop, which makes it very convenient. It has 360 rotary nozzles, and that just makes it more simple to put on to your blow dryer, as well as angle it in the position that's comfortable for you. Good morning, everyone. This is my bed head hair, so let's get the day started, take a shower, blow dry, and see what it looks like. Hey friends, my hair is wet. I'm just gonna brush my hair through. This is the first nozzle we're gonna test out. It's the one I'm most excited for, just because it has the bristles that you can kind of string it through your hair.
Of course, I don't have enough hair to hair dry.
What I really liked about this nozzle was it was really easy to have it go through my hair, as well as it didn't collect a bunch of hair on here. And even if it did, I can tell that it would be easy to clean off. Next nozzle we're going to try out is this one, and this is the one I was most curious about.
The diffuser.
What I liked about this one is that it really did blast a lot of air, but it went from the bottom to the top. And this is the last nozzle that comes with this blow dryer, but it's the most familiar one. Overall, I'm really happy with this blow dryer. As you can see, it dried really great. I ended up using all of the nozzles just for different things in different areas I wanted to dry.
Now, the cool thing is, guys, you do have the 2 heating levels, 1 and 2, but you also have what's called the cold shot. That cold shot will help set in the actual drying process or whatever you're doing. So it does have that in there, guys. So nice little product. Now, the next product up, guys, is from Fine King. We're going to pop over. We're going to show you guys the page of this one. This is their Fine King chef's knife. This is the Dynasty series Japanese style knife. Now, this is their 8-inch knife, guys. Now, it is a hand-hammered style blade. It does have African rosewood handle. Now, the handle is almost like an octagon shape. I'll kind of show you guys this. But it does have the octagon style. Then you have the 90 CR 18 MOV steel. That is just a nice hardness. Good morning, Robin. Then, like I said, hand forging. So you see the high temper hand edging still left in there after the grind. They leave it at the top on purpose to give you that look of rawness, which is kind of cool. They do show you the actual blade size. So it is about 6.5 inches for the handle, 8.5 inches for the blade itself. So very decently sized knife. They do show it's for meat, fish, vegetables, fruit, and all of that cool stuff. Just a nice knife if you haven't seen. Now, they also have a few other styles. They have the Kratsuke, the Santoku, the Nakari, the utility knife, and then the 4-piece little knife set, which comes with all of them. Then they have a brisket knife. Brisket knife is where it's at if you guys like brisket. Not sure they're in here yet. I am pretty much on my own right now. I had to start early. Next up, of course, is a portable karaoke machine. Guys, this little karaoke machine has 2, count them again, 2 microphones. It does connect Bluetooth to your phone. It does have multiple lighting settings and it has 2 different places where the lights come out. You have the top, as you guys see right there, which is like a disco light. And then you have the front LEDs, which can actually wrap around the speaker and the front of the actual device itself. Now, some cool things about this is it has a voice mod. It also has a sound mod. So you can actually change the sounds or you can mod the voices. It does get pretty loud and very decently done. Now, the voice mod has several different styles of voice mods, including robots and all that other cool stuff. We're just going to jump over to that, where I was actually annoying my wife. Let's back up. There you guys go. Hey, cool shopper.
Mic volume. Come up, bring up, and now you guys are going to start hearing the microphone working. Now, the cool part about this is there is voice effects. I'm going to turn the microphone down some.
Auto tune.
Grab a different signal.
Robot. Female.
Hey, Wayne, Wow, this is just weird. Oh my god.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Bud.
Now.
On purpose. I told everybody why yesterday.
Kid. Sing.
So now they have the sing voice, and I cannot sing worth anything.
But awesome to have those options. You can connect up Bluetooth to your phone. Bluetooth to your phone will actually allow the music to be played through the speaker while you're actually singing. So it does do double functions. Then you get the two microphones. Both microphones have plenty of length that you don't have to be standing right at the actual speaker itself. Then you have the lighting effects, which actually do like a disco or starry light on the sky. Then you have the front speaker lighting, which can actually change the colorations also. It's a great product, actually nicely priced. I can see its functionality, and if I could sing, I probably would have kept it. But I can't sing. Good morning, good morning. Oh, good morning. Oh, man. It's morning, all right. Yeah, pop forward. We're going to talk about this, guys. So with this actual foot massager, you actually have the inserts. The inserts can come out, they unzip, and you can wash them. You have several modes. You have several intensities. You also have heating. Now, the way this works is it has the massaging knobs at the bottom, plus it has the airbags that wrap around your feet. Now, the one thing I will mention is it will only fit about 11.5-inch foot or down. If you are bigger than that, your foot's going to hang out of the device like mine is on the back. That is not how they want it, but it can still work. Now, if your foot is just too big, your foot may not fit in because of the actual way the airbags work. If those airbags get too tight, they do have a deflate button right between your actual feet that you can actually shut that off. With that actually being said, this thing works very phenomenally well and actually, just does a great job. Unfortunately, I hear a whole bunch of beeping at my door, which means I have a whole bunch of packages. So I'm going to actually let this...
Right. Let's hit P2.
Play, guys, while I grab all these real
Level
quick.
3. Heat on, high 2. Off, high 1, high 2. We're going to go to a heat 2.
Thank you.
It's compressing. And then it'll stop. Then it'll go back, right? Right now it's pressing all the way up. Pressing down on my feet, which is very cool. It is stopped. Deflating, now back
Sorry
to
about that, guys.
massaging. As you
Mail
guys see,
delivery.
my feet move, stops, inflates. Now let's go back to P1, right?
Now, it works great. Now, you do have a timer. The timer will let you tighten yourself, or it just automatically shuts off after 20 minutes. Great product. Works well. My wife kept this one, and like I said the other day when I showed this, it's near my bed somewhere. It might even be sitting under my bed right now, but just a great product. And my favorite part is you actually pull out the actual inserts to wash it out. That way it's sanitary. Great thing to have that option. Next up, guys, is the OBSBot Tiny PTZ camera. The OBSBot Tiny PTZ is just one of those cameras you don't know you need until you tried it. Daniel Gross, thank you for the follow. I truly appreciate that. Man, I got to get those alerts set up.
Product that I've been using for about a few days now, or about a week. This is from OBSBot.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
This is their tiny AI action or motion activated or tracking.
Let's kind of talk about this. The AI tracking is great. It's a built-in gimbal, guys. This camera will follow you around very smoothly, like you're seeing. Now, you guys are noticing that this video looks like almost washed white out. And that's because me being a fool did not realize that you need both cords plugged in. It does have a power cord, and then it has a data cord. You do need those. It makes a difference, honestly does. It can work without it, but once you plug it in, you'll see a big difference. Now, the tracking, it does do, I believe, 240 degrees swivel around, or you have the up and down tracking. Now, a couple cool things is if you swivel the actual lens all the way straight down, it will shut off and stop recording. The moment you flip it back up, the camera is reactive. Great little product. Now, there is a 4K version. You can tell the difference between those is the 1080p version is just plain black ring. The 4K version has a red ring around the lens, and I can kind of show you guys the red. Yeah, maybe, yeah, I might be able to. Like on the 4Ks, like I said, guys, the 4Ks have a red ring just to show you that it has a red ring. That's kind of cool that they kind of have that. I have a mess down here that I was just digging through. Camera works very, very well. Has a software. The software will allow you to adjust a lot more than you would think. And the software is where it's at. Gives you adjustment for anti-flicker, the face AE traction. It also do what's called gesture tracking or gesture control. By going like this, it will automatically detect it and zoom in or zoom out. You can do this and it will stop swiveling and lock in place. That is great for when you're doing like a product showcase or you don't want it to keep following every motion. You can then put it in like what's called group mode, and the group mode will kind of track a group together. It does have the tripod screw on the bottom, but another couple of things is the actual monitor mount that it comes with is magnetic, so you don't have to have it permanently clamped there. You can take it off that base, leave the base on the monitor, and then put the actual camera on a tripod stand to go somewhere else. It's a very, very phenomenal product, guys. I highly recommend OBSBot. I use them quite a lot. You guys will see that I'm moving it around in the software. You can move it to wherever you really want it with that software. But phenomenally done well product, guys. OBSBot, if you haven't tried it, OBSBot. Great, great products. What do we have here?
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment here today. We're going to be taking a look at this awesome knee massager from a company that makes a ton of awesome products in the massage realm named Quinier. Now, unboxing this knee massager was very, very simple. It comes with a little instruction manual, very easy to use. You won't even really need that. But we're going to go ahead and jump to the star of the show, which is the knee massager itself. So as you guys can see here, it's got this nice Velcro design all the way around it. The Velcro is really strong, so you're not going to have any problems with this slipping off while you're using it.
I had a bunch of stuff show up that I don't even know what came.
Easy. As you can see here on the front, you only have 4 controls,
scared,
which
guys?
is going to be your power, your mode, your heat, and your intensity. Very simple to use. There's not a lot of guesswork with it. You just turn it on, choose the heat, choose the intensity, and you're good to go. And one thing I want to say about this massager is I really like the look of the red stitching and the padding that goes all the way around it. It just feels really nice and looks really nice. Getting this set up on your knee is very simple. All you want to do is simply just Velcro it around your knee, up above your knee, and then below your knee, if that makes any sense. I know that was kind of hard to follow, but once you get that on, you should be good to go. Now, this is AC powered, so you will have to have it plugged in while you're going, but after you do that, you should be good to go. So all you need to do now is just simply press it, turn on the power button, and then choose your heat and intensity. Everything is in color coded, I guess, levels, you could say. Red being the highest. And honestly, this thing works really well. It gives a ton of compression around this area where I'm showing you now and on top of your knee. It kind of goes in waves, but it definitely does work. And I could see this being really beneficial to someone that might have knee aches, day-to-day pains, or anything along those lines. So if you guys have been looking for a new knee massager, check this one out.
Thank you, Elliot, for following. I might be in the wrong room. I miss here. I'm not seeing these follows. So next up, guys, is actually their full-on Syncom leg massaging that he did.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Syncom air compression leg massager that also features heat. I have never tested a Syncom product thinking about it, so this is going to be my first one. You guys can see right there, it looks absolutely incredible. Let's go ahead and get it unboxed. We'll try them on and tell you guys how they work.
Hey, Teresa, I think you're in the wrong chat. Thanking people.
The very first thing that you're going to do with. You have this really nice carrying case with that really awesome Syncom branding on the front, and you also are going to have these handles so you can carry this around with you.
We'll go ahead and unzip this and we'll take a look at everything that comes with it real quick. So on the inside, it looks like you are going to have part of the power adapter. You're going to have some instruction manuals as well as warranty info. On the inside of this box, you guys are going to notice that right on the inside, you're going to have your power adapter. So we'll go ahead and need that here in just a little bit. And then the last thing that you guys are going to find inside of that little carrying case is going to be the leg massagers themselves. We'll go ahead and take one out and just take a quick...
They're all good. I didn't see the followers, so I was lost.
About this is how
I was like checking all my...
All of this feels very kind of...
if you saw how many chats I have open, it's like I was trying to see where the followers were coming from, if it was actually where it was. So I didn't know if it was actually happening or not.
Because of the cushion on the inside, and the material almost feels like a water resistant material, so maybe if you spill something on this, it will be resistant to messing up or having any issues. You guys can see that right here, it's just an all black material, and then you're also going to have
only when working. Only when working.
Both of the individual leg patterns, so you know which one they go on. Let's go ahead and get these on and we'll try them out. All right, guys, so as you guys can see that we have them installed on my legs. Now, one of the things that immediately stood out to me is how large these were. I really didn't...
I think I have 41 tabs open right now.
Thighs. As you guys can see, we have
41
wraps, and it also zips down all the way around the foot, so that makes it very easy to put these on. You guys can see we have them installed, and I stand corrected on what I said earlier. This is actually the remote.
Plus 2 phones.
You guys can see that on the remote control, you're going to have a ton of different features such as power. You're going to have your heat mode, your intensity, and your mode in general. If we turn this on right here, on the screen, you are going to have a ton of different modes. Now, do be wary whenever you do.
Well, I have all the product tabs open, all the product videos that I have to show if I'm showing videos. I have my streaming software. I have my Restream chat, my Twitch chat, Amazon chat, my phone app, the other phone app, Discord.
And we will go to the medium on heat. So if you guys are looking right here, you guys can see that this does a...
Teresa, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that.
And it's already starting. It might be a little bit difficult for you.
How many devices?
But it's already starting to compress around my feet.
Most of that's on my PC.
For people that are taller,
then I have the 2 phones. One I just shut off.
At the end, but that might actually be a good thing, being that this is going to add the compression all the way around.
So I had two running, and then all the rest was on my PC screens. Multiple screens.
Let's go ahead and change the mode and try that out. So we have combination for one mode, circulation for your second choice, and then sequence for your second choice. So we're going to go ahead and leave it on circulation. It reset the settings automatically on the screen back down to medium heat and minimum strength. Let's go ahead and turn up the intensity on this mode. We'll go ahead and go to max now. I always do that whenever I'm using massagers. And now what it is doing, I can feel it. It is starting to compress around my calves even more. And honestly, this is just going to be a phenomenal way for you guys to relax at the end of the day. If you guys are on your feet.
Now, the one thing is, guys, if you use these, guys, remember that the way they work is they are an airbag tightening. So it tightens around your legs. If you feel claustrophobic, it may not be the one for you. But they work phenomenally well. Now, the next product up is from Comfear. This is their actual neck and back massager. This is like a seating piece. Great product. Wouldn't mind having one of these.
Shiatsu neck and back massager.
Yeah, good morning, Miss Danny.
It combines shiatsu,
I like
pressure,
Mrs. Danny.
rolling spot, compression, and infrared heating into one really cozy massage seat. In doing so, it provides relief to the shoulders, neck, back, waist, thighs, and helps alleviate fatigue. I love the versatility of this seat. You can put it in different types of chairs, the sofa, the ground, depending on how you want to sit, as well as it provides a deep tissue massage with its 4 unique shiatsu massage nodes. The position of these nodes can be adjusted to fit the user's needs. I love that this chair uses innovative technology. The nodes themselves move both inward and outward to create this 2D, 3D finger pressure shiatsu massage motion, and it feels really awesome on the back. The compression feature is one of my favorite things about this massage
If I
chair.
put this in my
it
car.
provides a lot of tension release because it compresses the waist
Wait, does it
and
got
seat
handles
area
for
of
your
the
arms?
chair, and you can adjust between
I
three
don't need it in
different
my car.
intensity levels. The heat function is definitely a bonus. It feels awesome in conjunction with the shiatsu massage. And with that, the cover for the neck and flap for the back is washable.
One sec, guys.
and
Step inside for 1
detachable.
second.
This allows you to keep your massage chair clean, as well as to increase the intensity or have the padding there to decrease the intensity of the massage. I absolutely love this massage chair. It provides great release in my back, as well as it's easy to use. The remote that fits on the side pocket makes it convenient when I need to adjust the settings or restart my massage. And the style of the seat itself can be used in most chairs. I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching.
So that is the Comfair massager. Great little product, guys. But the next one up is one that everybody can get behind. This is actually one that will actually lay down on. This is a massaging pad. I, have not seen one of these, but looks very, very cool.
This is the full body Comfier massage mat.
Why is my
It
carousel
has
not working?
10 vibrating motors and comes with a shiatsu neck massager. There are 5 massage modes and 3 intensity levels, as well as 4 selective massage zones to choose from that allows you to individually select them, or you can select them all. This allows you to achieve a massage in your shoulders, upper back,
quit
lower
working.
back, legs, and combine different areas
The
to
heck?
best suit your needs. I really enjoy the heating setting on this mat. You can choose between the neck heating option or having a full body heating option from your shoulders to your legs. It also has an auto shut off feature, which just makes it safe in case you fall asleep on it. One of my favorite things about this massage mat is the shiatsu neck massager. I
Why did
really
my phone
appreciate that
crash?
they made it removable.
Bear with me, guys.
so
I
you
have to
can
reboot
choose
my
to use
phone.
it as a pillow without the mat if you choose to, but it also does allow you to use this pillow on different areas of your body, such as your back, legs,
Not good.
feet, and just anywhere that you would want a more
Some of these messages got
intense
modded. What did I
massage.
miss?
The pillow itself does have a removable
Yeah, me
flap
too.
that
Honestly,
will
but I
flap
think it
over
would be
the
really
pillow
cool.
itself. So if it's
I wouldn't
too
mind
intense
having a
of
bed like
massage,
that.
You can use that
I
as a
don't
way
know.
to create a barrier, extra padding.
Phone's back
to
up and running.
reduce some of the intensity.
That was weird. My phone crashed.
Whether you want to use it in the bed, on the sofa, on a chair, it definitely allows for a lot of versatility. But the material
message is
itself
the-
is
I don't know.
super soft
I missed
and
it.
plush. It's 100% premium soft plush fabric, so you can definitely feel very cozy while laying on this mat. But it does allow for different uses, so if you just wanted to use the pillow, it has a smooth zipper that's easy to remove, and it has a pocket with its remote, so while you're using it or it's stored away, you can
Okay.
easily keep the remote in its pocket and access it when you need it. I do
So-
love that this mat has a ton of different settings.
Honestly, great idea. I love the idea of a massage mat, the heating style. I love the removable top. I love it's able to wash the actual outer packaging of it. It's a great idea. Now, my only downfall is, like Robin said, is I would probably fall asleep or I would never get back up after it. But they do have the timer, so you can't overly massage yourself or overly use it. Just a great product. Again, guys, if you want one, Comfier's got you covered. Next up is a product I really got behind and I actually have and I love. This is from Amazon. This is their Amazon Luna controller. I guess we have a video there. Messages are getting modded. That's not me. Or why?
James here from Dragon Ball.
I missed
Today is a
messages,
little
I guess.
unboxing of a new product. This is the Amazon Luna controller. This works with the Amazon Luna? service, cloud-based game service. This is a Wi-Fi controller, also Bluetooth controller. This also has Alexa Talk. It's built-in microphone, USB-C port, and a 3.5 millimeter port.
As you guys can see, nice purple box, shows you the controller, the little Amazon
Yeah,
logo.
it comes in purple.
On the back, it says,
Like what?
for the love of the play. Right here, it says, designed for Amazon Luna. The Luna controller is a high-performance controller made for the Amazon Cloud Gaming Service. Powered via the Cloud Direct technology, Luna controller connects directly to an Amazon custom game server. We could talk about this, guys. This literally will hook up. You'll have to load an app on your phone or a tablet or something. Once that's hooked up and hooked up to the internet in your actual place, you are then able to use this controller on any device in the house. Now, let's say we want to hook it up on the TV behind you. You don't have to actually hook the controller up to the TV. All you do is download the Amazon Luna app, and the controller is automatically working through your internet Wi-Fi, which means you can then play the actual app anywhere you want. It's a phenomenal idea. And this actual controller feels like it belongs in your hand. Honestly, it's one of them controllers that it's almost like having an Xbox controller in your hand or a PlayStation 5 controller. There's some controllers out there that they make are too bulky, too gaudy, too bulky, that don't feel like they belong in your hand. They did a good job with this. It actually feels like it should be in your hand. It feels like a controller you want to game with. B42, how you doing, guys? Hey, Binda, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing good down there in Florida, man. Sorry to hear about all that. Some of them things. But like I said, guys, a controller that feels like you should have it in your hand. You could sit there and game for hours with no problems, no cramping, nothing. You can fit and hit all of the trigger buttons, no issues whatsoever. The best part is if you want, guys, you can use it on a console. Honestly, it's a gaming controller. You can plug it in with the USB-C cable to USB, plug it in, use it that way on your PC, or hook it up Bluetooth and connect it that way. It works. It works great. Amazon Luna, guys, great controller. Honestly, it's a great controller, nice little service. They do have some games, still has the plug for your headset. You can plug in a microphone, all that stuff. But you can actually push a button, it'll listen in because it does have built-in Alexa. I mean, what? Seriously, it does. I don't know. Did we use this at all? I don't think. This is the Amazon Luna. Would you like to? Hey, let me grab it. I got this controller. We'll go to the Horde. Amazon Luna. So we'll pop over. This is the controller, Amazon Luna. So it's for their cloud-based gaming system, but you can use it for more than that. It's pretty much, I want to tell you, it's almost like an Xbox controller. It's a great controller. And honestly, it feels like it should be in your hand. It's a phenomenal controller. Now, if you guys have not heard about their cloud-based gaming system, they do have a cloud-based gaming system called Luna. It's a paid service. They have a whole bunch of games on there, and you can play it with this controller. The controller works by connecting up to, I believe it's this phone. Let's see if it is. The Amazon Luna controller app right here. Once it's on your app or on your system, you can then play the Luna-based system from any screen in your house, and you can bounce between screens without having to worry worry about stopping and playing. So literally, if the app is connected to, let's say, my TV, I can tell my TV to come on, play the app on my TV. If I'm playing there and I want to switch rooms, I then click one button on this, walk to the next room, and have it loaded on another screen or my PC. It's on the fly. There's no lag, there's no issues. As long as your internet is powerful enough, it will play it. You don't have to download no games, nothing like that. It's all cloud-based. It's almost like Microsoft's cloud-based gaming, but works very, very cool. Yeah, you can actually plug it in and use it that way, but wireless is where it's at. The batteries last a long time. I am literally still using the Amazon batteries. I mean, you get a good amount of battery life in these. You can put a rechargeable battery in it, no problem. It's a great controller, and it feels good in the hand. Let's see. Let's see. Let's power it on. It powers on, starts flashing purple, then goes to white. Will then connect up to the system of my phone. And it all works through your internet, so it's all paired to your internet signal off your phone or tablet or anything the way you pair it. So it's a great product. Let's see here. Let's go into. Yeah, so pretty much in there, and you can connect up more and more and more. I like it. It's a great idea, a great product. And they do have some very decent games on the Luna service. Let's shut it off. Trigger buttons, great guys. Honestly, it feels good. It's a good controller. It's like a second-hand nature. If you guys have played a lot of Xbox or PlayStation, this one's going to feel good in your hand. It's black and purple. What did I miss? What did I miss? Who's over here? Who's over here? Oh, hey, Evans. Ian. How you doing? I missed you guys. Tobias, how you doing? Darksider, Jemai. Dude, thank you guys for raiding me. I really, really appreciate that. We got a speaker coming up next. If you guys want a Bluetooth speaker that packs a punch, pop over and show you guys this one. James here, and today we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from Anker. This is their Soundcore Motion Boom. AC kicked off.
This is a 30-watt Bluetooth speaker, guys, that is fully waterproof with IPX7
Fix that issue.
Purification. Now, it does have a customizable EQ on their Soundcore
Hey, look at this
app,
fool
which is
talking.
very cool. 24
Let's talk
hours
about this. Guys, this has their IQ charger, so it has the intelligent charger, so you can actually charge the device off this if you need. You have the customizable EQ. With that customizable EQ, you download the actual Soundcore app, and you can customize the EQ to your liking. It has 24 hours of battery life of playtime. Yes, that's right. It will last that long. It is fully waterproof. It packs a punch, has their bass up technology, and can actually pair with another speaker to do in stereo, true stereo wireless connection. It does come with the charging cable. That charging cable can be used two different ways. One, to charge the device, or to actually charge out. It does have a nice big thick cork on the back where the plugging actually works. It does power up, does have multiple drivers, and does have passive radiators. The passive radiator speakers on the sides help produce sound. You heard that right. Yes, passive radiators. So you have the dual drivers on the front, then you have the passive radiators on the side to help push out. You have your TWS button, your Bluetooth button, your bass up button, your volume buttons, and your middle button, which is your play pause. The quickest way to pair this Bluetooth, if you want to connect it up, quickest way is to use the app. Load the app up, it'll automatically detect the speaker, you press it, and it's paired up just like that. In the app, it works phenomenally well, and we're going to jump forward here. Here's the app. Itself, the app will actually allow you to do firmware updates with this device, which means your device can do the newest stuff. See, there you go. That quick, you load the app, picked up the speaker, and it pairs. Then it'll allow you to do Bluetooth, it'll allow you to do EQ adjustments. Let's go forward. I believe we play some music in a second.
What does it sound like? Let's
guys
play
go.
some music for you guys, right? Okay, I apologize, guys. Now, we have the speaker, right? That is on low.
I was not
Let's go
expecting
all the
that.
way up.
Hey, Alyssa. Good morning. You guys see the passive radiator speaker on the side moving?
Dude, guys, I'm impressed. Alright, guys, I'm impressed right now, but I'm going to set this up so you guys can actually see this sitting a little better, right? Let's put it right in front of you guys. I know this is a little bit angled, but I want to give you guys
a very impressive little speaker. Now, the cool thing is, like I said, you can pair this with another one. Yes, you can actually pair this with another speaker and have two of them running off the same song at the same time. A very, very phenomenal product. Good morning to all of you that are popping in. Truly, truly appreciate it. How is everybody's weekend going? Yes, if you are guys wondering, yes, this is an early stream, and that's because I have other obligations that need to be filled after this stream that are actually very important to the family. We've got a few more products, guys. We have the Anker Power Conference coming up. The Anker Power Conference is a good little conference Bluetooth microphone speaker setup. Now, you pair it up Bluetooth if you want. Also has a dongle. It can also be paired up through a cable and connected up that way. It does detect how it's used. Has 8 microphones, can detect multiple people, and will actually light up blue where it's detecting that person from on that. You do have the connectability to answer it right on the front of the device. You can actually play music through it if you really want. It does have a speaker built in, so it plays music out of it. It has a volume up and down, it has a microphone mute, and it has a phone answer. So you could use it for the phone. Now, where it stands out is actually for conference calls. Now, I did do a microphone test with this, and after watching the video, I realized that the microphone test was not that best of showcasing. When I did the testing in person, it sounds so much better. It's weird. I'm not really sure what happened when I did the video editing, but it dropped a little. Now, like I said, it detects where it's at. It has the built-in noise canceling built in, guys, so it does remove background noise while detecting the voices. If this does not actually, this is actually the one with the 6 microphones. My bad, not 8, 6 microphones. If you need more connections, this will actually connect to another device and can piggyback and add more of the actual things. Has 24 hours of call time on the 6700 milliamp battery. It is rechargeable, so you don't have to have it plugged in, but you could. Has the 360-degree array of the microphones, like I said, guys. Does use USB-C. It does have a DSP for the algorithm of the utilizing the smart enhancement voice part. That DSP is what helps removes all the other cool stuff and everything. A great product, guys, from Anker. If you guys need, honestly, Anker makes some very phenomenal products. If you guys are in the conference world of talking and chatting with other people, maybe that's something you need. We got next. Oh, we got some Tozo products, guys. Tozo's great. I love Tozo. The Tozo NC2, and I probably did these. I did.
James here with a quick
It's a fool.
final thoughts and a review of the
Just a
NC2 earbuds by Tozo, guys. These are an awesome pair of earbuds.
Actually, I have a new set from
You
them
get
coming.
5 extra sets of ear tips, which you guys can see here if you guys really need them, plus the earbuds itself. Now, let's talk about the earbuds. You guys can see the case. These are an ANC earbuds, so active noise canceling earbuds. That means it has forward facing microphones plus rear facing microphones that go in, so you can hear the music and everything that you want to hear. Now, this also has a transparency mode. What does transparency mode mean? That means if you want, you can actually hear the announcements of, like, if you're at a train station or
So transparency mode. What it does is it uses those microphones that would normally noise cancel the background to actually magnify the sound that's outside. So you can actually use it like a magnification or a magnification product to magnify the sound that is outside the actual range of hearing. Kind of. So let's say, you have an earbud in. That earbud actually blocks out the actual sound. Well, with that microphones, it will actually let you still listen to the outside sounds if you want. Then you can turn on the noise canceling, and then that stops that and all of that. So, cool little idea.
It picks it up and will put it in your ears so you guys can hear it. Transparency mode is very, very cool. But the moment you activate the ANC, it blocks everything out and makes everything soundproof. Now, these are IPX6 waterproof, so they are
everything I just said.
You guys can go out and run and stuff, and running, skiing, etc. But do not swim with them. They are not fully waterproof.
Hey, you guys aren't swimming with your earbuds, are you?
So they are ergonomical design,
Jeez.
but they are a Bluetooth 5.2
You guys are monsters.
technology with a single-step pairing. So what does that mean? Once they're paired, all you have to do is open them up to that. Open the case up, connect them up, and they're already paired up to that device. Now,
You don't need
as you guys can see, this is a wireless charging case.
If you
That's
do
right,
not
this
wanna
was
use
the wireless charger.
charging part of the case, guys, it does have USB-C, but the wireless charger is a fast charging device, so it charges
Better eat
faster.
some more energy
Now, you
cookies.
get about 8 hours on the earbuds itself, plus another 32 hours with the case, so you get a long time. As you guys can see, we'll pull this out. They are a stick style, just a little like a stick style, but they fit in your ears.
Now, unlike the AirPods,
This
these
is a
actually
rough
have
earbud,
ear
so it
tips
goes
that go in.
just like that. You're in, you're good to go. You can use this as a single earbud or dual earbud. If you use it as the dual, then you'll get the activation of the ANC or the transparency mode.
Now, sound quality, guys. Sound quality is very, very decent with these, which is actually quite cool. So is the microphones. The microphones work great. They would work like you would expect. I did microphone testing on my PC, and always on the PC with the earbuds, it's going to downgrade a little, and we're not really sure why it does that, but when you connect it to a phone, they stand out. They work great. You have bass, you have treble, you can listen to the highs, you can listen to the lows. They're not super heavy bass, but they have that sound quality. And the price is where is stickler. This is like $33 today. $33 for our earbuds that has noise canceling activation, has the transparency, has the 5.2, and is still IPX6 waterproof. Is a great, great product. Really, really is. Now we have, I believe, some Govee lighting. If you guys know Govee, I have Govee lighting around me right now recording. We're going to show you guys this 65-foot set.
Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with
Tater
Dragon
80.
Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the RGB IC Pro light strips from Govee. Okay, so there are a ton of cool features, so let's go ahead.
I got
and take a
Govee
second
behind me,
to
guys.
what
See
all
the
you
red
get.
lighting?
First, you're going to get a user manual. It's very simple to follow. Definitely recommend checking that out. Once you open it up, you're going to get the light strip itself. I got the 64-foot version, which is going to be a lot to work with, but we'll definitely figure it out. It comes in these reels, so it's pretty easy
Change
to
some
manage.
themes back there. Now it's
And
flashing,
you're going to
guys.
have your wall to AC adapter plug-in. You're going to have your AC adapter itself. Then you're also going to get a lot of these
Music mode.
tape and
We're
screw
flashing
mounts to
music.
help keep the light strip stable and staying where you put it. And then you're going to get alcohol prep pads to clean the area where you're going to be installing the light
Dynamic.
strips. So next what you want to do is you
Oh,
want to locate
yeah.
on the back of the light strip, you're going to have this 3M sticky adhesive tape cover. So what you want to do is just peel that back. It might be a
Oh,
little
now
tricky to get it
purple.
peeled back.
We're
Once you get it
purple.
peeled back, this stuff is super sticky and shouldn't be an issue. Now, one thing that is a little bit tricky that I definitely wanted to run by you guys,
Green.
this is going to be a little bit long-winded, so just bear with me. These light strips are very long. It might be a little bit easier
Aqua
if
blue.
you get a smaller version or smaller length of the light strips. One thing you want to do while installing these light
100%
strips is
red.
definitely hold them up with one hand and then run them along the wall or wherever you're going to be installing them with the other hand. Even doing that, it was a little bit tricky. So what I would recommend doing for you guys just to make this a little bit easier is immediately don't go with the tabs that stick to the wall. Just use the screws. You will need a Phillips head screwdriver and probably a drill to get these through the wall. That's what I ended up doing, and it made it so much easier. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a warning so you don't get frustrated and blow up like I did. Once you've got them installed, what you want to do is go ahead and pair them with the app. The app is really cool. It's got a ton of cool features. So what we're going to do is take a look at the color feature of it. So this is going to allow you to select different segments
cheap
of the
wireless
light
earpods.
and choose the color that
He
you want.
said.
Then you're going to have scenes.
I
and the
probably
scenes
could
is the
send
most
you a
awesome
set.
part.
I have
So let's go ahead and
stacks
select
of them.
Starry Sky and see what that scene looks like. As you can see here, it's a little out of focus, but the Starry Sky just imitates the Starry Sky by having a blue constant and kind of purple and green flashing lights. It looks really nice and really clean. I really like that effect. So let's go
Pretty
ahead
sure I
and
got
jump
like
back over into
12
the app
pairs
now,
right now.
and we'll select, we'll do Fire. So in Fire, as you can see here, it's doing its best to imitate fire. Now, obviously, that's not going to be perfect because this is a light strip, but it's still a cool feature nonetheless. Okay, so now jumping back to the app, like I said, a ton.
Now, what you guys are seeing is what he was talking about is supposed to look like a fire. Well, because it's an opened area like the way he had it set, it's not going to glow like you would think. You're paying attention to the actual light strip and not the coloration on the wall. So if you actually hid that behind like a little strip that's making it then glow, you wouldn't see the yellow flash like you would on the LED. You would just see the glow like you do behind me. It's a hidden look. So I can actually, let me swap over to this and I'll kind of show you guys what I mean by this. We'll grab the app right here, guys. We'll grab the app.
So we'll go into scenes and we'll grab the scenes. And then you guys notice that actually is flashing off the wall. You're not paying attention to the actual LED itself. You're paying attention to the flash off the wall. And now I believe I have a fire effect, and there is fire effect. And now this is what I was talking about. So that is more of the fire effect you're trying to pay attention to than the actual flashing light that he was talking about on that. But the app, guys, the app is so full and it's crazy. I could do a meteor mode back there and stuff like that. Auroras, funnies. But I love the plain colors for when I'm recording. It looks better with the plain just colors. You can do adjustments to the actual brightnesses. You can adjust just the separate colors. You know, I'm doing an in general thing here because I use a whole bunch of different lighting. And I'm not kidding. The app, guys, does a lot. It will control all of your lighting plus all the other devices like meat thermometers. Yes, I have a meat thermometer cooking that I actually use. You guys can connect more than just that. You can do home appliances like fans, controllers, dehumidifiers, smart heaters, smart home theater, home improvements, your door locks, your lightings, your cameras. It's a lot of stuff that actually works well. And they actually have outdoor lighting also. So, guys, Govee, if you take anything from the stream, Govee has a great app and actually has very phenomenal products. I have not, and I'm going to repeat, I have not had one bad product yet. And I have tested and used a lot of their products. Now, not to say you may or may not get, you know, a product from them that, you know, may be hurt or something, but they stand behind it. They will fix it. Don't worry about it. I just have not had hands-on with the bad one yet. Most of the team that we've worked with, the team has not had a bad one. So just one of them things. Govee, guys. What do you mean how much though? What are you talking about? How much for what? Wait, what did I miss? I have your pots. If you mean how much for me to actually do that, just send me a shipping address.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeff,
if you're on Discord, look for me.
If you don't know who Geek
Send
Chef
me a
is,
message.
they're a pretty awesome company. They make a lot of really cool kitchen gadgets. And as a geek who is also a chef, I really appreciate them.
Guys, Geek Chef
this is
toaster.
a pretty cool toaster. It's got a nice stainless steel outside. It's got a 1500
Do I
watt
smell?
heating source in here, so it gets nice and
I
toasty
smell like
as it should. But,
nail
it's got two
polish
buttons
or
on the
nail
front
polish
here. One is
remover.
for cancel, so if you want to just have everything pop right back up.
One of these
One is
boxes
for a
that
day
showed
mode,
up?
and then one is for a defrost mode.
I smell a chemical smell.
Fairly standard
It's
and
weird.
easy to use. Nothing really too unexpected here. It's got 4 slots, each side of the 2x2. They're independently controlled.
You mean like
You can
this?
control this half and this half independently. So you push those down, set one.
You mean like that?
and you can defrost something over here, make some bagels over here.
So this is a cool set I
Another
use.
really cool feature
We'll talk
is
about it in
admin
a second.
device, which for toasters has always been a pet peeve of mine. Stuff tends to build up on the very bottom of here. You get a lot of really burnt crumbs that just accumulate over time.
Good
So
morning,
they have
Travel
2
Diva.
little
You
slots
coming in
back
right
here.
around the end.
And you can
So
pull these
this
out.
is gonna blow your mind. When I
And
show
there
you
go.
the set, it'll kind of blow your
Pull
mind
this
in a
out,
second.
clean it wherever you want. So you can get rid of all that burnt up stuff that just gathers on the bottom. It's always been something that I've really disliked, so I like this feature on this toaster. Seems fair.
So a great toaster, guys, does heating, reheating, does actual bagels, does a whole bunch, plus has a clean tray and can do multiple toast if you need. So, Robin, if you're talking about ones with the cable that connect up, this is a little different than you think. So yes, it does have the ability to connect up 3.5 millimeter plug. So you have that option. Now this actual headset is where it differs from most. You can disconnect that and it's Bluetooth. The moment you disconnect that, this headset becomes a Bluetooth headset. It pairs up, it's Bluetooth, but you can use it wired also. I use it wired for gaming because this is from Havoc. This is their gaming earbuds. It has multiple tips and all of that. Now, Bluetooth pairs up. You can use a Bluetooth also. It's a great headset. I love the Havoc headset. But yeah, I have multiple headsets, earbuds. Just shoot me a message on Discord. We'll get you taken care of. I'm not sure when Nate was supposedly sent that to you. I mean, I don't know. What do we got next? We got a bed shirt problem, or product, not problem, product. This is a BedSure product I actually did. You can actually just pop over. We can show you guys this. James here. Guys, this is their BedSure electric fleece blanket, heating blanket. This is a queen size, but they do have multiple sizes. Fleece, soft. That's all you got to know. It's super, super, super soft. Crazy soft. It's got two sides. The inner side is like a little fluffier, almost like a shag kind of feel to it. It is white. The outer side is blue. Where it gets very, very cool, before the mystery box, but I didn't get that. It must have been a while ago. I'm not really sure. But cool part is with these electrical blanket guys, it does some very cool products. We're going to pop over and show you guys this. This is where the coloration is in the controllers. You have two controllers. That means you have dual zones. That means you and your significant other, or you and your child, or however you want, can have different temperatures on this blanket. You don't have to worry about one person liking it really hot, the other person liking it cold. They can adjust it to the way they like, and you don't have to worry about it. There is your like shag or alpaca style wool or fleece, and then you have the inner side, which is just another soft part. You have the dual plugs. The plugs connect in and they fit firm. You're not going to trip and pull them out. It is lined all the way through. It does have a timer. You can adjust the timer. It will shut off after a certain amount of time. It does have multiple heat levels, but where it's at, guys, is the dual zones and the super soft, comfy feeling. It is just an amazing, very soft blanket. I love BedSure. I have BedSure products all over. I have a BedSure soft blanket throw right on there. I have BedSure pillowcases. I have a BedSure blanket in the corner that I grab and sleep with at night because I don't want to ruin this one and have to fold it all the time. I don't know what it is. I'm just lazy. But I have BedSure products everywhere. BedSure. I can stand behind BedSure, guys. Great products, great bedding, honestly. And this is where you'll see the controller with the timers and all of that. It has enough length that you can fit it on the bedside table. So you don't have to have it. It's almost looks like a clock. It's a great product, guys. It works well and very, very, very soft. Love it. Hey, Faustino. All right, guys, we have one more product. This is it. This is it. We're here. We're here. We're at the final. For those of you popping in, yes, I streamed extremely early today on purpose. So the last product up in the carousel, guys, is from eMeet. This is their eMeet meeting capsule. This is a product Nate did.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this awesome meeting capsule from a company called eMeet. Now, this thing is super awesome and has a ton of awesome features built into it. It has a Red Dot Design Award nomination, and it won in 2021. It has a bunch of different modes built into it. But let's go ahead and jump in and see everything that this comes with, and then we will test this out inside of its software. So unboxing this, the first thing you're going to notice right here is we got an empty box right there. Pretty nice, stable packaging. And then opening this box, you're going to get a few of your accessories on the inside right here. So the first thing you're going to notice is you're going to get a user manual. I highly recommend using that because it has a ton of awesome and helpful information. And then you're going to get your extra long braided USB-C cable to plug this in and interface with your computer. And then you are going to get your AC adapter and remote. Now, I'm not going over the remote just because it's not going to really show everything that I show inside of the program.
Look here,
and
you
then you're,
show me that
going to
remote.
get the unit itself. It has this aluminum housing with this speaker that surrounds the entire body of the machine. It looks super cool. Taking a look on the back side right here, you can see that you have all of the controls. So you have mode selectors, lockout, you can mute your microphone. This is where you're able to plug it into your computer, plug it into external speakers, and plug in power. And on the bottom, you're going to have this anti-movement rubber padding, and you're going to get your 1/4 inch tripod adapter so you can hook this up to your tripod. Let's check it out, the program. All right, guys, so now we are here inside of the program, as you guys can see, with the eMeet hooked up to my computer. So we're going to go ahead and show you some of the features that are inside of this webcam, conference camera, whatever you want to call it. So what you're going to notice right up here, you're going to have a bunch of different options. So you can release screen to make this a completely detached screen from the main program. You're going to have different modes and options where you can turn off the camera. So as you guys can see here, when you turn off the camera, this is what it will appear to other people that are on the other end of your conference call.
I can do that
you
too.
You can also mute the mic. We are not using the mic in this video. You have anti-flicker options here. You have zoom options. Right now we are in
just like that.
mode. So as you guys can see
camera's
here,
gone.
excuse my dirty room, but we have a pretty wide view. We can switch to other modes right here. So we can go spotlight mode, which it'll zoom in on one person that is speaking. Now continuing on, this is in private mode. Now all of these modes are controllable through the remote, so you don't have to use the software to do this. But as you can see here, the in private mode is basically just turning off the camera and the microphone for complete discretion with your conversations. Now we move to collaboration mode. So what this is going to do is basically allow the camera to focus in on multiple people at the same time. Now I am only one person speaking.
I like that.
But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and turn this. And so when I start speaking here, what you're going to notice is it's going to pull me into a frame. Now, if there was another person talking, it would automatically pull
Boss
that
man's
in.
awake.
It's
I
trying
seen
to
him go
actually
green.
pull in multiple people here because it's seeing my screen. So we'll go ahead and rotate this. And we will switch to the speech mode. So now what speech mode is going to do is it's going to center whoever is speaking, but one person at a time. So as you guys can see here, it focused me directly. But what we're going to do is go ahead and turn this around. And if I start speaking, microphone check, mic check, 1 2 1 2, it's going to focus on just me. And then once I stop speaking, say there's another person in the room, I will simulate that by just basically turning this as you guys
we should tell him he needs to redo this
focus on
video
the
with his
person
wife.
talking again. We're going to go ahead and switch
and
back
see if we
real
can get
quick
it to bounce around.
the classic mode.
That'd be cool.
So we are now in the classic mode. And as I said before, there are a ton of options for each individual mode. You have white balance, brightness, contrast, image flip, angle, initial position. There's a ton of different things inside of this app. You can update the firmware. There's so much that you can do.
It definitely has its place, especially if you're in a meeting and you're trying.
For your conferences.
We'll talk about that. Like if you're doing conferences, it's one of them things. If you're doing a projected conference and you have people outside the office joining in, well, if they can only see the camera pointed at one person, this gives you that option that the camera will actually flip around and go to that next person without you having to do it. It's got its place in the office, and it actually is very cool. But it has its place in other ideas also. Let's say you guys need dual streaming, but you want to have one person talking at one point, and then all of a sudden you stop, that other person talks, that camera will flip around and automatically start detecting on them. I just realized that it's that's a great product. I read what you said. I just realized. I don't know. Multitasking, but it's cool that it has those options. Now, what that works with is since this has a built-in microphone, it also picks up the sound that it will detect that sound of that person that's talking also. But if you want to add it, you could add the outside source of different microphones, of course, with no problems. To have a 360-degree web camera with 8 microphones built in and the option to be able to have all the software, it's really great to have those options. Yeah, you did. So I had to start early, guys. So what happened is we have a celebration of life today that I got to do. So I had to stream early. Now, I'm not done working because I got some videos I have to record after this. So I'm not going to make it to the actual celebration until probably about an hour late. It is what it is. Work comes first. Work. I got to do work. But yeah, so I had to stream early. I did get through the products a little faster than I thought I was gonna. So it may not be that late. But great products, guys. Awesome has their places, really do. I love eMeet. eMeet's got some cool products. I've done a few eMeet cameras. This one I didn't get to do, but it actually has a nice idea. It's a little spinnier though, right? It's got a price range. Let's see here. Yeah. Cool little product. Honestly, it's nice product. So we do have some mentions, guys. I'm going to bring this up. Today is the last day to enter the EICSA Air Comfy S Superlight Gaming Headset with the RGB headset stand. At midnight tonight, that giveaway ends. If you have not gotten your entries in, you make sure you get your entries in. You know, just one of the things. On top of that, guys, as one giveaway ends, there's always another giveaway that will start. I'm sure Justin will announce the new giveaway tomorrow at some point. Then we also have the OBSBot Meet AI tracking web camera, and that camera I have down here. I will show you guys this camera. The OBSBot Meet, guys, is the square version. This little thing still has their AI tracking. Will track within the field of view of this camera. It will actually follow you in that field of view. So it still tracks with it. It has the power button on top if you need. It is magnetic, so it can actually stick there. It has the little screw part, guys, for the tripod, but I'm not going to pull it off this tripod because I use this quite a lot. This is the camera that I connect up, and you guys will see the second views and stuff like that. It's what I use for that second viewing and other shots. Another couple cool things is if you pull it off and you flip it over, it can go into what's called portrait mode or portrait mode. Portrait mode will allow you to do like Instagram or TikTok videos. That giveaway, guys, ends the 22nd, so we are giving one of those away. So make sure to enter that. Great products. Honestly, great products. I love OBSBot. Any questions about any of the products that I showed today, please ask before I go. One of them things. Make sure to enter giveaways. On that note, Nate did get his PC fixed. I believe Nate is streaming later today. I believe he'll be on about 6 p.m. my time, so that'll be about 3 p.m. I think. I could be wrong. You guys, if you look down at the bottom, you will see the other streams. Tomorrow, Mr. and Mrs. Dragon Blogger, of course, will be doing their giveaway stream and their daily Sunday stream with mystery boxes and all that stuff. Always. I want to appreciate you all being here. I really, really thank you all for being here. Robin, again, write me on Discord. I'll hook you up. We'll get you set up with that earbuds. So just shoot me a message. I did tag you over there, I think. Everybody else, I appreciate you guys all being here. I really, really do. I'm out of here. I got some videos to record that need to be done. See you guys later. Thanks for popping in. Have a good one, guys.